We cutting loose.
All right, everybody, it's time for another episode of All Right Bet. You know that you tuned in because you've been getting money. We've been handing out winners like crazy. We're glad to have you back, and we're more than willing to keep handing you free money.
Wanna bet?
Cash money.
It's time for another episode of All Right Bet.
Wanna bet?
No! God, please, no! No!
Tease it. Tease it.
When I want a chicken dinner.
I'd buy that for $1.
Andy St. Clair, baby. We're ready to get some money this week, huh?
Here we go. Let's get some winners going.
Let's get it going. Listen, we don't have losing weeks. But for us, last week, not a losing week by any means. I think we gave out, how many picks did we give out? We gave out 28 picks total last week, and we went 21-13. I mean, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
We're usually better than that. Usually better than that. But it was a tough week. It was trap week, like you said, and a lot of teams got trapped.
Yep. Yeah, no, it smelled of it. And, there's some traps out there again this week, too.
Yeah. Oh, baby. There sure is. There sure is, man. Hey, World Series, real quick recap on that World Series, guys. We did not cash that Blue Jays ticket, and in heartbreaking fashion. Boy, that would have been a nice ticket to cash. But because we have a smart friend who is always on top of things named Andy St. Clair, who makes sure that we are hedging a little bit to make sure shortly somewhere between the All-Star game and the World Series, we hedged a little bit for an exacto of Dodgers to beat Blue Jays in the World Series. So that hit. So it was a nice little compensation, but it wasn't that Blue Jays World Series money we had.
No, that'd have been nicer, but you got a little, you didn't lose it. That's the key.
We didn't lose it, and we hit for a nice little 110, I think, or something like that. But that Blue Jays money would have been a lot better. But anyway, Hey, we had a great year. Baseball's at a wrap. We had a good season on baseball. We love it. We'll be back at that next year. A lot of fun. This week, NCAA, Andy. NCAA this week, we gave 22 picks. We went 14-8. And that brings us on the season. Everybody who's tuning in, if you're new to the crew, on the season so far through 10 weeks of college football, we have 198 wins, 85 losses, and 1 push.
That's all right. That's pretty good.
That's pretty fucking good. Pretty fucking good, man. NFL last week, 12 picks. We went 7-5. This is where we got hurt a little bit, was the NFL this week. 7-5, still up, still winning, but we like to do a little better than that. On the season, NFL guys, 125 wins, 54 losses. Still pretty good.
Pretty good. What happened to head-to-head? I don't remember. Who did I go? Oh,
you want to just jump right to the head-to-head right now? Let's do it. No, you didn't go 0-2. I got it here somewhere. Here we go. On the head-to-head, we had the doubleheader. Andy, you won the head-to-head for Arizona and the Cowboys. I took the Cowboys. You were on the Cards. You got the win there. Okay. I got the win on the other side, Broncos-Houston. We went Broncos-Houston.
I tell you, if Stroud doesn't go out, I'm winning that game too.
Yeah, tough one. Yep, that's a tough one for you. But that takes us to 7-4 on the year. I got 7 wins. You got 4. I'm up 3 right now. So you kept it. You kept pace there. You got to talk me into some more doubleheaders. I think you probably will.
Okay.
I'm an easy go. We all know that. I'm an easy go. I'm a gambler. I love it. We're going to gamble. All right. So, hey, let's talk a little bit about our Moneyline Dogs last week, huh? Now, this is where we're handing you guys out some money. You know the drill. Okay, we're going to hand out some dogs every week. We're going to go to the kennel, pet some stray dogs, and see what we take home. Do we wind up like Ricky Gervais, Happy Dogs, or are we Sarah McLachlan, kind of like we're saving dogs, but in a sad way? Andy, how do you think we did last weweek? Did you track it, or is this going to be a surprise?
I didn't track it, but I think it's Happy Dog.
Oh, baby. We had a real good Happy Dog week, my friend. 5-3. Okay. 5-3 on Moneyline Dogs, guys. That's picking the underdogs to win outright. So, yeah, I mean, we went 4-2 in college football, 1-1 in the NFL, and on the season for Moneyline Dogs, guys, that brings us to 37 wins, 41 losses. We're ridiculously close to being 500.
That's pretty good. You're making money on 37 wins.
You're making a good money. These are Moneyline Dogs, baby. We're doing real well. So it's 8 dogs. We end up petting 5 of them, guys. Andy gave you I gave you North Carolina, and Andy gave you OU and New Mexico and UTSA. You went 3 for 3, buddy. You went 3 for 3 there. And in the NFL, I gave you Denver, and Andy gave you the Raiders, who lost on the last play.
No, they should have won. I had him on the money line and the spread. So I was trying to double dip.
Buddy, I'm telling you, we gave 8. The 3 we lost. Let me tell you the 3 we lost. Raiders lost on the last play.
Yeah.
Central Michigan lost on the last drive after a turnover. So that one we had in the bank too. And Vandy was a push. If you look at the spread, I'm talking now, Raiders and Central were both winning.
Yeah.
Vandy, if you look at the spread, was a push. So we didn't get beat on any of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's good. I mean, that Vandy game's a little deceiving because Texas kind of had them. And then Texas went to sleep like Texas does from time to time.
Yeah.
But,
you
know,
go to the window
you could have got Vandy, by the way, at 3.5.
Yeah.
You got Vandy at 3.5.
You go into the window with that ticket and they don't go, hey, this game really wasn't a 3-point game. They got to pay you.
Sure.
They got to pay it.
The right side is the winning side, for sure.
That's right. The right side is the winning side. Well, hey, let's run down the winners we gave everybody last week. Just always fun to hear. And you know that our winners are brought to you by rustbeltclub.com, the most comfortable, intriguing shirts you'll ever wear.
Brought to you by the rustbeltclub.com. They make the most comfortable clothes you ever wore, and they're guaranteed to be the most conversational. Put on your Rust Belt gear, and people are guaranteed to get inquisitive. Is that Tom Brady's joint? Where can I grab them cakes? Who won that game? Oh, good morning, counselor. Is that a tooth beer or 2? I know that guy. Ho, that's a haunted water park. Abracadabra. And that's the rustbeltclub.com. It's for folks with an inquired taste.
It's the rustbeltclub.com, baby. I'm telling you, let's run down those winners real quick for you guys. There it is. Hey, college football, we gave you Louisville, Texas Tech, Ole Miss, San Diego State, New Mexico, San Diego State, Wyoming under. Andy gave us at the last minute. That hit beautifully. And OSU minus 21. You were on that one. Those all hit, all covered, came in. On the teasers, we gave you Memphis, La Tech, Vandy, Louisville, Indiana, Maryland over. That was the easy one, I thought. Western Kentucky and San Diego State. All those games came in for you. In the NFL, we gave you Ravens, Falcons, Seattle, and Cardinals all covered. Cardinals money line, Andy gave you. That one came in. And for the teasers, we gave you the Pats, the Falcons, the Bolts. The Bolts covered up. And Rams and Seattle. Those all came in on the teasers there. Pretty good week all in all. 28 picks, 21-13. Handed out some free money. I say we do it again.
Let's try it. Let's do it.
Let's jump into it. Let's jump into some college football here right off the rip, man. The game I like right off the top. Give me Houston in a bounce back game at UCF. They're laying 1.5. Give me Houston to win this game at UCF. It's 1.5. Give me that. That's a pick 'em.
Yeah, this is one of the games where, it's unfortunately it's not plus money, but I kind of like the home team here. I kind of like UCF. I just think I'm worried about Houston finishing the year a little bit. So
okay.
I think those Thursday night games are all very bettable, personally. So like I like all the dogs. I think I like Georgia Southern. I think I like UTSA. I just don't do Jekyll and Hyde. But and it's probably a no bet. I'd no bet it for me, but so you can put it on the record for you. But I'm leaning UCF.
Okay. All right. I'm glad you brought that up because I forgot. I wanted to put this little ticket out here we hit on Tuesday night, but this is before we do the shows. But this is 2 Tuesdays in a row now. I've been living on the action here, baby. A little double winner there. $45 in Toledo Ball State little combo. Another Toledo Ball State teaser combo for 50 something. Came in about $90 on a Tuesday night. Good little pick there.
Come on.
Should probably start posting them or something, man. I'm with you on these Thursday games. I'll give you a little parlay that I've already got played. I'm looking at my phone here. I put it in. Playing a little teaser here. Broncos minus 2.5 and over 35.5 against the Raiders. Okay. Houston crossing the line. Give me Houston +6 in NCAA action. And also give me Houston and UCF over 40 points. Okay. And then we're going to tease USC down to 7. And we're going to get the over at 44 with Northwestern. You like that one or what?
Yeah, I think the line is moving up on Houston and the over, so it tells me smart money's coming in on those things.
Boom, we're good.
And I think the line's moving up too on USC. And what did you say the over tease was with USC game?
I have the over at 44 with the tease.
Yeah, I think that's moving up. I like the over in that game.
Yeah,
USC's going to score. I kind of want to take Northwestern in that game, but USC at home is a different animal.
Yeah,
I thought it's 14.5. So I don't know. That's a tough one. I don't know if I completely trust USC to lay 14.5 to anybody. part of the problem.
Sure. Well, I'm glad that you had it pulled up there. I'm glad I jumped on this earlier because these are all moving up, which means I'm on the right side of the money here. So I like that. Playing that one. That should hit. If it hits, it'll hit for a nice $60 there. So that's a good little teaser.
Yeah.
Little teaser there. All right, let's jump back into some action because the next one on my docket here is USC minus 13.5 at Northwestern. I think I'm going to play them to beat them by 2 scores. Northwestern's playing good football, good little football team. But like you said, USC at home on a Thursday night, Northwestern traveling Friday. Yeah, on Friday night. I think Northwestern's going to have that game where they'll come back down to earth a little bit. I don't have the athletes in this one. I'm going to take USC. I'm going to take USC to cover.
Yeah, I mean the pros of taking USC is style points are needed here, and they got a big one at Oregon, which USC is kind of a long shot to get in, but they're still alive. They're still sneakily breathing, and they have a shot at the playoffs. So they need to put up points. They need to look good.
Yeah. The
only thing I worry about a little bit is just the back door is going to be wide open. And let's say Northwestern's up 21. That's when the Wildcats sneak in through the back door. So that's to me, especially if you're getting them at 14.5, just be careful. What are we talking about? 42-28, 42-24. So it'll get a little tight there.
Yeah.
But I'm with you. I want USC to win because I just think it's more fun when they win. So also I want them to be alive in the Big Ten playoff race. So
yeah, well, I'm pulling for the Miller boys, man. They had a great moment. I wish I had the video last week. They put Kalen in on the offensive line when they were down at the goal line, gave the ball to King. He followed him into the end zone. They score. Both the brothers are high-fiving in the end zone. And man, it was just a great moment. Man. I'll pull them for them guys.
I like the over for sure. I like the over.
Yeah, let's hit the over. Let's put you on that for sure. Over on that. I've got it teased. We definitely want to be on that for sure. I got to mark that down for sure. Okay, let's move to this one. I got to ask you, are you getting in front of the Signetti train this week?
I did it last week and I got burned. I am considering doing it again. I am. I'm considering here. But more importantly, I like this over. I'm not sure Penn State can stop anyone.
No.
Signetti's going to put 35 up at least.
For
possibly
sure.
42 because Ohio State put up 35. So
to
me, 35 is the minimum that they're going to put up because I think Signetti knows what Ohio State put up around 35, 38. So I like the over. I'm not sure if Penn State can hang, but part of me, I just can't shake the feeling that maybe it's a no bet for me, but maybe I would consider Penn State getting.
Okay. I'm going to tell you why I am going to play this. Number one, because when I first looked at it, it was at 15, so you could get in at 13.5, but I don't even think that matters. I think it's moved up now, but it doesn't matter. Here's why I'm going to be on this, Andy. Penn State showed a little fight after Franklin got fired, which teams normally do. We're removed from that now, and now we're at a place where the team with the fired coach starts to quit on the season. This is the game, and this is why it happens in this game is because of what you just said. Indiana's Indiana. To me, they're going to come out guns a-blazing, get up by about 14, maybe 17 points, and I think you're going to see Penn State go, you know what, fuck this season. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm going to bet it.
Yeah, I think the key to Penn State is you can't turn the ball over and give points. If they give Indiana a free 7 to 14 points, they're going to lose by 40. They have to keep the ball. They have to. And they can grind it down. That's what try to grind it away, but it's going to be hard. The train is loose.
For me, gambling right now on the Indiana Hoosiers football team is like being at the craps table with a hot roller. You know what I mean? I'm going to keep betting until he goes bust. I'm not going to keep betting everything, right? But I'm going to keep putting down $100 until he loses because I'm way ahead at this point. You know what I mean? So I'm going to play him like craps. I'm on Indiana. This one, I don't know if we're going to be on opposite sides here, but I don't think we should be. UGA minus 7.5 at Mississippi State, which to me, I'm always trying to win the bet. I'm not going to take the odds they're giving me because I think I have to. If I can get this at 6.5, I'll take that. I can get Georgia minus less than a touchdown at Mississippi State. I'm going to take it. I've been watching Georgia. They're no joke.
They're good, but I don't trust Georgia on the road. I love Mississippi State here. The spread's at 9.5, so money's coming in.
Baby, yep.
So
we missed it.
I keep going. Keep raise it up to 10.5. Right, go to 11. Go to 12.
And now you're in a range I'm not comfortable. Yes.
Go crazy. I love Mississippi State at 9.5. I like. Look, I don't think they're going to win, but Georgia has shown us they keep the game close. They're up. They're losing at halftime. Kirby comes in. Kirby does his thing.
Yeah.
Then they end up winning by 7 to 10 to 14, and maybe they cover, maybe they don't. But they're going to win by a touchdown for sure.
That's what I loved. 6.5. I'm out now. You're telling me it's moving to 10.
Now I look at it. It says 9.5. You can get it up to 10.5, 11. It might go higher. I think it settles around there, 9.5, 10. And then now we're talking coin flip,
guys. This is just since last night when I put these papers together. This thing's moved 2.5 points, so I'm off this.
Yeah, I think Mississippi State's the play for me.
Okay, let me give you a big play. I know you don't like big plays. You like to not be laying a lot of points, but I'm going to give you one that I'm going to back this week. I'm going to stamp it. All right, give me this one because I don't think Vegas and ESPN, but I don't think any of these places really dial into these smaller conferences. There's money to be made when you pay attention to the MAC and the Sun Belt. JMU right now is laying 13.5 to Marshall.
Right.
Now, if you look at Marshall on paper, they're winning some games. They're scoring some points. I've seen them play a lot of these games. They are an absolute fraud. And JMU is rolling right now. I'm going to take JMU laying the points in this one. I think they smoke them.
Yeah. I mean, why not, right? That's a Friday night game. Kind of a standalone. Yep. You're right. I don't have any opinion. JMU kind of needs it to also stay alive in the G5. So
they're very much in it because they've been housing teams.
Yeah.
They're very much in it. Let me give you one more. I know you got a list there. You're probably just combing over, just seeing if we don't double up or whatever. But let me give you this one. SMU -10 at BC, and let me tell you why.
Mm-hmm.
I was just too early on them. Remember 2 weeks ago when I told you I think SMU's figured it out and they're playing good football right now. And I jumped on SMU against Wake, and Wake beat them by a point.
Yeah,
and then the next weekend SMU went to Clemson and beat them pretty solidly. I'm going to stick with SMU. I think they're playing well. I think they're going to beat BC. I'm going to take the 10. I'm going to lay it.
Oh, I don't know. I just think SMU is bad. Like they beat Clemson. You're just talking name brand. Clemson's bad. It's a bad.
They're bad. They're not good.
It's not. They're not for me this year.
But not an easy place for a bad team to go play. So they still have to show up.
Yeah, I mean, no, they're good. They're better than Clemson, but Clemson's like 3-5. You know, like Clemson's Mississippi State, man. So like I don't know. I tend to think SMU doesn't travel well against a decent team. And I don't think Moscow's a decent team, but
they're bad.
They're bad. So like you're gonna give me the hook at 10.5, like.
Is it at 10.5 now?
Yeah.
Okay. We want to stay under 10. So if you're betting this game, you got to be in at 9.5. If this thing keeps moving north, get out of it. Well, if we can be under 10, I like it. Andy's telling you don't do it, and he's probably right. But I kind of like this one. Did you see Bill O'Brien meltdown at Media Day this week?
Yeah.
He melted down on that fucking guy.
He did.
He's having a rough go up there. He's having a rough go.
I just kind of a non-believer in SMU. Like that Wake team. They lost to Wake, who got housed by Florida State. Like housed. And so I'm like, that tells me that SMU is not very good. Sure. Now I think the SMU game where we all might be on is like the last game of the year when Louisville comes to town and they're going to ruin Louisville's chance to playoffs. That one to me will have my interest. Honestly.
Yeah, I mean they did just beat Miami.
Yeah, at home. It's one of those bet on at home teams. I don't want to take them on the road. I'm not as interested on the road.
All right. You got one you want to throw? I got about 4 more I like, but you got one.
Yeah, I want to give you a game that I think it's just kind of I love Iowa this week.
Yeah, me too. I have it down. I swear to God, this is the very next game I was going to say was Iowa. Yeah.
Iowa is moving up. It's right now it was 6, now it's 6.5. The other thing I like in this game is the over. I love the over more than I love Iowa.
Okay.
This game is not going to be old Iowa. It's not going to be 17-14. Like, even if it is, it's only 10 points shy. This thing's going to be 28-24, 31-27. It's going to be in that range. I like the over in that game, and I like Iowa. And my gosh, it's going to be hard for me not to take Iowa money line. So I like all three.
Baby, I'm going to be on Iowa money line. I'm going to tell you that right now. I think Iowa is a sneaky good team with a shot of maybe getting into that Big Ten championship game. They got to pull some things off, but like they're no joke. Like they're pretty
They got a
fucking good
shot.
this year. Yeah.
I mean, it's doubtful to get there because the Indiana schedule is joke city. The last 3 games are like Purdue, Wisconsin. Penn State, this is the last one. Tough. They're 14.5-point favorite. So, I think that's what we're aiming for.
Long shot, but they might get if they can win out, they're going to be in discussion for maybe getting in a playoff.
Yeah.
They could be that third Big Ten team.
I think it's still USC, Michigan, Oregon, but I'll look at their schedule real quick. I'm not sure who they got left.
Michigan is I love Michigan. Their future looks bright.
The thing is, next week is the elimination game. Iowa comes to USC. This is also, by the way, why I kind of like Northwestern, right? Because USC may not bring out the entire bag of tricks, right? This is where I was concerned about the Northwestern spread. Is USC might just do just enough to move forward because the bigger game is next week. So Iowa at USC next week be a big one.
Yeah. Well, from a coaching perspective, there's 2 sides to that coin. The theory is 100% right. We want to be ready for that next week. And the 2 thoughts there are just enough to win, or let's just get up a ton and sit the good guys down. So I don't know. We'll see.
So Iowa's got at least the elimination game next week, but I love Iowa this week. To make that elimination game, they got to win.
And Oregon is way overrated.
Yeah, they haven't beaten anybody. That's why I kind of think USC can go to Oregon and win too.
I think they could too. I easily think they could. That's something they're used to. West Coast would go to Oregon. Exactly. They could beat them. I love that. I love that. Anyway, we both like Iowa. Let's jump on it, man. Arizona -4.5 to Kansas. Now look, you're from a little bit more side of the country than I am over that way. I got to tell you, I don't know of any kind of like bad blood or rivalry in this thing at all. And Kansas is a team that just doesn't show up this year. And Arizona's pretty good. I'm going to take it.
It's at Arizona, right?
Yeah. It's at Arizona. I'm on this one.
If it's at Arizona, I like Arizona.
Yeah, it's at Arizona.
Yeah, I think Arizona is kind of like SMU. They don't really travel well, but at home they play well. So I like Arizona. I like the Arizona money line for sure in that game. So I like Arizona to win that one. So yeah, give me Arizona.
Yeah, this is one of the ones I don't understand. I'm like something they know something I don't know, or because this looks like they're dangling a carrot for me. I'm taking it.
Yeah.
Vandy -6.5 in a bounce back game against Auburn, who just fired Hugh Freeze. I mean, they're at home. Vandy at home, we like. Under a touchdown, I think we like. Auburn reeling. I'll be on them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always a little nervous about playing the team that just fired their coach. That is now these guys are like, now we can do what we want. We can go play our kind of style, and like that makes me a little nervous. So it's probably a stay away from me. I also don't love Vandy. I kind of think they're a little bit of a fraud. I mean, I'm happy for him, and I like Diego.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, you're not wrong about that. Vandy isn't what the media is trying to make them out to be, but they are top 5-6 team in the SEC right now. Here's my thoughts on Auburn, though. You're right about the coach. Whenever somebody's losing their coach like that, here's where I'm going to be on the other side of it with this one. I think Freeze, like we talked about before, knew his job was on the line coming into the season. And I honestly think this is a situation where he had them playing better than they probably were. I think he was doing a good job of rallying them this year. They got screwed by the refs out of a couple of wins they should have had. I think he was a coach they were already rallying for. So I think it's reversed with him leaving. I think the locker room is a letdown. I think they liked him.
Yeah, sure.
Oh.
No, they might have. I'm just, for me, I maybe would tease Vandy to win, but
that's a good play.
Nervous about it. I would tease him down to win, but like, I don't know. Auburn's still got a lot of dudes, and I don't love their quarterback, but they may hang in. Vandy also doesn't truly blow teams out. They just kind of win by 12, 14. So they score late and put them away. Also, Vandy runs such a slow offense. It's hard for them to blow teams out. They've run the slowest pace of almost any college football team.
Sure.
That's the reason why they don't blow teams out.
Let's keep it at 6.5, man, and let's jump on it. I'll give you one I like in the American here.
Okay.
You'd have told me at the beginning of the year, multiple weeks, I'd be laying money on Kennesaw State. Come on, man. I'd have told you you're crazy, but I'm going to do it, man. Kennesaw State looks good. New Mexico State, not good, right? They're playing at New Mexico State. They're laying 9.5. Give me Kennesaw. They're in the mix.
Yeah, man. Kennesaw State's one of those teams that I don't know them very well, and I don't understand them. So, like, I think I've bet against them twice, and I think they've just won outright by like 20 each time. So
yeah, right. They just keep doing that. Yeah, I'm gonna be.
I got to put them on my D&B bet list. My do not bet. Like, I don't know. I can't fly with them anymore. They're like Air Force. I can't. Go with them. I just don't understand. I can't get a hold on that team.
Yeah, I'm gonna take them. If they're playing New Mexico, I wouldn't be on this. But they're playing New Mexico State. I'm going to be on Kennesaw. On Kennesaw. I think they're going to make a run at trying to play for that conference championship.
I'll give you at least one or two more.
Let's go.
I'm going to give you an over-under. And this is Washington, Wisconsin.
Okay.
And I love the under in this game. I think, Wisconsin can barely score. Yeah. I think Washington's a better football team than Wisconsin. Also, but they're not throwing up hundreds of points either.
No.
It's going to be a slow game. We're going to get some sort of like 24-17, 20-10 kind of game. It's just going to be low scoring. It's going to be slow, boring as shit. I think Washington's going to win. The spread is like Wisconsin's like 11.5 point dog. Like, I mean, I guess if you put a gun to my head, I would take Wisconsin. But
no way. They may not score a point.
I'm probably staying away from that game, but I like the under. I like the under there.
Okay. What is it at right now?
44.5.
44.5. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Shit, for sure. Going to be on a tease, probably. I'll tell you that for sure, man.
So I'm going to also go to one of the other big ones, not in the game. And I want to talk about LSU and Alabama.
Okay.
You're going to give me 10 points, LSU, at Alabama. I get that they're bad. They've had a bye week. Brian Kelly's not there. Alabama's had a bye week. Alabama has everything to play for. Don't think Alabama's going to lose. I do think LSU is going to be in it, though, till very late in the game.
Yeah.
Then you're rolling the dice. Maybe Bama gets a late score and goes up 14, goes up 13, 12, something like that.
Yeah.
You're going to give me 10? I'm probably going to take LSU.
I'm going to be with you on this one. And for the exact opposite of the Auburn thing, like at every school Brian Kelly's been at, I've told you, and Garrett Fuller will back me on this one too. By year 3 or 4, everybody that's in that program with him is tired of his shit. Him being out the door, these kids are going to be like, fuck yeah. They're so happy right now. Give me LSU.
I like LSU points in that game. I just think it's like, I don't know. I think the danger, I think they're going to be in it in the fourth quarter. I think we're going to go into the third quarter. It's going to be like 27-24 Alabama.
Yeah, I agree.
Something like that. Then all bets are off. Then Alabama, maybe LSU turns it over. And it's like, but I want to be in it. I probably like the over in that game too.
Yeah.
I just think I love Alabama's defense. I have a national title ticket on them. I just love them, but I think it's going to be close, a little closer than they want.
I agree with you. And we don't do a lot of prop bets on this show, but I'm going to give you this one right now. I don't care what the number is right now. Nussmeier's playing or no?
I think he is.
Yeah. Go wherever you're at. Go on your DraftKings, whatever the hell you go on. Give me the over on passing yards for Nussmeier without Brian Kelly being over his shoulder on every throw this week. That was the wrong read. You're a piece of shit. I'm telling you, Nussmeier on over yardage this week because he can breathe.
Yeah. All right. I just, I think they're going to hang.
Yeah. I love it.
A couple SEC games I like. I'm not getting away from Kentucky at plus 3.5 against a Florida team. Doesn't have a coach. It's hung close with Georgia, but everybody thinks they're so much better than Kentucky. They're not. They're the same team. They're the exact same team. They have a little better quarterback. They got better athletes, but I'll take Stoops over whoever is coaching Florida. This is a Stoops game, and I like you give me the hook at 3.5. I'll give me Kentucky.
Okay. All right. Probably stay away from me. I don't like either one of these teams, but
neither's great. The other game that I've flipped back and forth on, and I kind of want to put this team in the money line dog bet, but I'm not sure yet, is Nebraska UCLA. Like, I want to take UCLA. Yeah. I just think Nebraska doesn't travel super well. So I would definitely take UCLA money line on this, and then just kind of pray I get it right. That's definitely what that's
Nebraska backup quarterback first start too. So I'm staying away. I'm with you. If I'm doing anything here, it's going to be on UCLA. I don't think that backup is going to come in and fill any shoes,
Yep.
Yeah, I'm with you. I got one other one on my list, and I'll throw it back to you for your last one. Give me San Diego State -7 at Hawaii. I like San Diego State right now. They're playing good football. I don't think they'll be distracted by this trip. They've made it before. I'm gonna be on the Aztecs against Hawaii.
Yeah, the line's dropping down to 6.5. So tell
Love
me
it.
money's
Keep it
coming
coming.
in on Hawaii. You know what? The island's a hard place to play. You know, as in like the travel is so wild for most teams. This team's only 5-hour difference.
Yeah.
Hawaii's also on my DNB list. I can't get them right. So
No,
I can't bet. They're on my list. They're on my DNB list. I do not bet. So I can't bet them. I can't bet. I don't know. I can't tell you what to do in this game. I have no opinion.
okay.
I've scratched off Hawaii. They're Air Force, Hawaii, Kennesaw, DNBs. They're all DNBs.
Abstaining.
I can't do it. I don't know anything about. I lose every time I say Hawaii. Bet I took Air Force over Hawaii. Hawaii won. All right, so I put them both on a premature DNB list, both teams. And I bet Air Force again, lost. They're out. I bet Hawaii again, they lost. They're out. So they're DNBs. They're all DNBs, baby.
Yeah. I get you, man. I get you. You got to stick to it, though. You're getting better at that. You used to be real bad about that. You're like, I'm going to get my money back this week.
Right. That's fine.
Sometimes you get locked onto these teams. I'm like, Andy, please don't do it.
Yeah, I kind of like West Virginia this week, by the way.
Oh man, that's a DNB for me. They're on my list. I just like they're so unpredictable, Andy. Like they're either really
think
bad or not. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I'm saying I'm sorry. I think the difference is that I kind of think Colorado's quit, and I think Dion. There's a very big possibility that Dion does not come back to Colorado next year. To me, like he's not here for the beatings, and he's going to get some beatings. And West Virginia at home is a little different animal than West Virginia on the road.
Yeah.
And so, you know, who's the coach West Virginia? Rich Rod, right?
Yeah, Rich Rod.
Look, if Rich Rod gets a chance to put it up on Dion, he gonna put it up on Dion.
You're gonna try to.
Like, look, they beat Houston at Houston, right? Like, they lost at home to TCU, who's a good team by 6, right? You know, they got smoked by Utah, but they beat Pitt. Pitt's a better football team in Colorado. They beat them by 7. You know, they went to Houston. I just think Rich Rod's got it turned around. I kind of think Colorado is ready. You're talking about waving the white flag and quitting. This is the one. This is, to me, the team that just quit.
You're probably not wrong. For me, just sidebar here, Rich Rod, it falls into that category that you bring up a lot of like a great group of 5 coach. He's a great group of everywhere he goes, group of 5, he does really, really well. And every time he gets to the big time, the power 4, he just gets his ass kicked. Because he's a program builder, like you say. He can get these better athletes at the smaller level and do his, you know, the way he likes to run the offense and the fast pace and all that stuff, and he can dominate. And then when he gets up to the bigger level, he has no ability to adjust. He's going to do that and get his ass kicked.
Well, he's going to do like, you know, he may get West Virginia to a 10-2 style. The problem is when they play a little bit of a higher level of team, like Georgia, Alabama, I don't know, whatever you want to say. That's when Rich Rod gets in trouble, right? Like that's when, but he can hang with this. I think West Virginia is in the ACC. He can survive there. He can, you know, they can maybe sneak it Louisville style, you know. The Browns.
They'll hang around 6-7 wins, maybe, you know. But I'm like, he's never going to take that program to the next level. There's no ability to adjust for him.
I mean, if you want to do a tease of like Arizona down and West Virginia down and some other team down, like that, now you're speaking my language.
Okay.
It's a tease. Right. I think it's super. I also like West Virginia straight up, but that's kind of an enticing tease to me.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, one last question, man. Team you just brought up a second ago. Oh, Pitt. Who's Pitt playing this week?
I don't know. Let's see. I'm looking.
I didn't write it down because I decided not to take it, but I was thinking about moneyline dogging them.
Are you thinking about who it is? Oh boy, I can't wait to see. New Mexico State is 9.5. Oh gosh, that's you know it's kind of appealing is Stanford at plus 7.5. By the way, just throwing it out there. They go to North Carolina. I mean, North Carolina's good, but what are we talking?
North Carolina's starting to play good football, and Stanford sucks. Stay away from that. Stay away from it, Andy.
North Carolina's like a 7.5 point favorite. Ugh.
It's true, but they figured it out in the last couple of weeks, man. We won some money on them.
I didn't see maybe they're off this week. Maybe Pitt's off this week.
Oh, is it? It might be next week.
Because next week they got Notre Dame.
Yeah, next week they're playing Notre Dame. I like the points in that one, but that's next week. We won't fuck with it now. I thought it was this week. It's next week. Let's move on. All right, let's jump to these touchdown teasers. You guys know the drill. I'm going to run through it and get Andy's stamp of approval or pass on it. Here's some I got worked off top of my head really quickly. Let's cross the line and take Houston +6 at UCF.
It's not my favorite, but
I know.
but this one seems okay.
Yeah, it's almost a touchdown. It's really not a line crosser when it's one. You know what I mean? I'm going to take Houston +6 at UCF. USC -6.5 to Northwestern.
Yeah, probably. I like that one.
Okay. All right. James Madison -6.5 to Marshall. Just slam dunk that.
Yeah, probably.
Slam dunk that. SMU -3 at BC. At worst, it's a push.
Yeah, probably. I guess it depends who you think is going to win. I can't trust SMU. So
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Arizona, Kansas over under. We're going to tease that thing down to 49.5. Go plus 49.5 there. Both teams can get to 25.
Sure, or tease just Arizona down to +1.5.
Yeah, do both. Combo that up.
Mhm.
Combo that up. Vandy +1 at Auburn. Going to take that.
Is it at Auburn?
No. It's at Vandy. Sorry, I don't know why I said that. It's
Yeah.
It's Vandy +1 at home. Take that. Kennesaw -2.5 to New Mexico State. Yes.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Okay.
They're on my DMB list.
They're on the no-fly list here.
Yeah, no fly.
I love it. I have no idea. I'm not even commenting. Washington -4.5 at Wisconsin. And like you said, let's tease that over down.
Yeah, it's going to be the under. I like the under in that game.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, the under. Yeah, tease the under up. The under up. Okay, so Florida State +9.5 at Clemson. Are you joking me right now? Clemson is a clown show. You're going to give me Florida State almost 10 points?
I think it'll be close. Like Clemson may win by 7, but if you're going to give me 10 points, I'm definitely taking FSU.
I don't even know if Clemson will win. I might take Florida State as a money line dog.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, actually, I do have that down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, give me that thing. Bama -3 versus LSU.
Probably. I mean, Bama's got to win, probably. Yeah.
Okay.
Bama's going to win by 3.
Okay. Notre Dame -19 to Navy all day.
Yeah, the style points, man. Notre Dame needs all of them.
Normally against the Academy, a team like Notre Dame, this is a classy matchup. They play Navy every year. This thing's historical, but like you said, they need the style points this year. They're not going to turn it off.
They need them the last couple of years. That's what they do. They lose a little early, and then they got to blow teams out.
Yeah, they're going to blow Navy out hard. And then give me San Diego State to pick them at Hawaii.
Sure, DNB.
That's right. I forgot DNB.
No idea.
I forgot.
And my gut is to take Hawaii +14, but that's a guaranteed loser. So
do
whatever you want.
Don't do it.
Yeah, I would Hawaii 14 and just live the island life, but I guarantee you San Diego State's going to beat them like 25-0.
NCAA football. Andy, I'm not going to play the Akron video. We get it at this point. It just gets long and tedious because people started to not care about this thing, but we're going to talk about it because you should start caring again. But listen, Andy, this bet may come in for you. They just whipped the shit out of UMass on Maction on Tuesday night.
Yeah, baby.
They are now at 4 wins, buddy.
We just need one more, right? Or is it
one
5?
more as a push, or do you have to get above 5?
I think it's 5 or 5.
4.5. So you needed to get the 5.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Well, that's how we had it billed all years. You're taking the Akron Zips, who cannot play in a bowl game or for the conference championship. They got guys out on bail. They got guys that don't go to class. They're at 4 wins right now. They've got 2 games left against Kent State and Bowling Green. Both of these teams are 3-6. These are going to be nail biters. They need one of them to get your bet to hit. One.
We're getting it next week, baby. We're getting it at home.
What seemed like a joke 3 weeks ago we were clowning you on has turned into a win over Central Michigan, a win over Buffalo, who both teams are in it for the MAC still.
Yeah.
Crazy wins. And now they got 2 shit teams left. Buddy, you might win this bet.
It's coming in next Tuesday.
We're going to have a Zips party, baby.
I wonder what the spread is. I wonder if it's even out. I'll have to look.
I don't. Well, they already played on Tuesday, so they don't play.
Right. So the next Tuesday one though is a chance.
Is it even out?
We're gonna find out. I'm gonna look.
Yeah, take a look at this. Kent State, who is not good. The Flashes, Golden Flashes are not good. Apologies to Nick Nemeth on that. That's where he was All-American wrestler. I believe.
No, it's not out yet. They know people like me are gonna just pound it.
Okay. All right. Well, let's jump to some money line dogs. I know you got a couple this week, college football, and I got a couple. Let's hit it.
Can I pet that dog?
No,
Can I pet that dog?
no,
Can I pet that dog?
no, he's
Can I pet
sleeping.
that dog?
Sometimes I wish that was my mom because I need somebody to tell me not to pet these dogs.
So,
But I'm going to do it.
those dogs.
I'm
By the way,
gonna
I
do it.
should also mention I kind of like Southern Miss at 4.5 against Arkansas State. Arkansas State's bad.
Buddy, let me start with my first money line dog.
You gonna take Arkansas State?
Arkansas State to win this game. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
Beginning of the year, Arkansas State was picked to play for the Sun Belt Championship. Then we lost. We watched them play in the Rice Bowl against ULM and get beat. ULM handled them. ULM handled them. Then Arkansas State started rattling off wins and playing good football. And now they are in a position where they could, if they win this game this weekend, play for that Sun Belt Championship. They are playing right now like the team everybody thought they were. This is a home game. I'm not sold on Southern Miss. Yeah, they beat the shit out of us, but I was at that game, Andy. We were down 12 guys and playing with a third string quarterback, and that game was 21-14 at the half. I am not blown away by Southern Miss. I'm going to be on Arkansas State to pull this thing off, money line dog.
All right. I like Southern Miss minus 4.5. I just like the coach. I just like the coach more. But I'm not dying to bet this game at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you might as well. It's a nice little price. That's a nice little price.
I'm going to be on it, baby. I'm going to be on it. I'm going to
give
you got
you
a money line dog?
I've already said it. I'm going to take Iowa Hawkeyes.
Okay.
Money
We're
line.
going to go Iowa on the record. I love it. I love it. I like the
You're gonna do it.
Hawkeyes.
I have one more that I'm interested in. I like the spread, so I'm gonna put this on in the bet list and the spread. I like Connecticut at plus 9.5 at home versus Duke.
Oh, this is up top. Okay.
Yeah, I like them. I'm considering taking UConn plus 9.5 on the money line.
You're considering taking them to pull the upset against Duke.
Yeah, plus 280, baby.
Ooh, okay, we're gonna put that in the maybe category, but you're gonna have to lock that in or not before tomorrow
Okay.
night, baby. Let me know. I'm gonna lock it in, baby. I'm taking Florida State to beat Clemson. I mean,
Yeah,
you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Who just walked into Clemson and beat them last week? SMU? Yeah,
SMU,
come
baby.
on, man. Florida State got the quarterback back. Castellanos is back. I'm going to take Florida State on the money line. Those are my two. You're on Iowa. Do you have another one or no?
Yeah, I'll give you one more. I've
Okay.
already taken them points, and I just straight up taking them. And I'm taking Stoops and the Wildcats of Kentucky.
Okay. Kentucky over Florida. Okay, I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
All right,
those are mine too. I will say though, if you want to, and you're going to take UConn at plus 9.5, you should dabble a little on that money line. I think UConn can do it. I think they can get it done.
Yeah, they could. They could. Depends on who shows up. Sometimes they're surprising and they play really well.
Yeah.
Duke, kind of everybody's darling right now to make a run at the damn thing. I might just stay away from that, but it's good money to be made on a plus 9.5. But we're going to stick with the other four: Florida State, Kentucky, Arkansas State, and Iowa. I'm telling you, baby, I like Arkansas State this weekend. All right, let's jump into the NFL. Not a whole lot of action here that I'm in love with this week. I got about 5 or 6 games that I like. I'll rattle them off rapid fire for you. We dove a little deep on college this week because there's some better games. Colts -6 to the Falcons. I'm going to take that. They went after what they needed to fix. You've been preaching all year. They're not good against the pass. They go out, they get sauce. They can run the football like nobody else's business. The Falcons are trying to get their identity going, running the football this week. You don't want to be in a running a football match with the Colts. You're going to lose. I'm going to take the Colts -6.
I like the Falcons. It's like 6.5 now. Look, Daniel Jones is. I don't love either of these quarterbacks. I think this is kind of the matchup the Falcons can hang in. The Colts defense is bad. Sauce Gardner. I love Sauce Gardner, but like you and I and the whole world's thinking of Sauce Gardner from like 2 years ago. Sauce Gardner hasn't been that cornerback for like 2
No,
years.
because that team fucking sucks. And here's the thing. Everybody keeps saying this on ESPN too. Like, well, Sauce hasn't been Sauce and his numbers aren't that great and he's not been playing that well. Yeah, because the Jets, everybody that plays the Jets is just running the ball the whole fucking second half because they're up by 30. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, he's not getting a chance to play. I mean,
You're going to put Sauce on what, Drake London? Like,
yeah.
I don't love that.
Drake will get his catches, but
yeah, I love that for Sauce. I like Bijan. I think they're going to keep it close. I think they'll keep it close. Also, it's a Germany game, right?
I think so.
Germany games tend to favor the favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could. We'll see. Everybody expecting Carolina to fall on their face after they showed up at Green Bay last weekend. No, you and I have been in agreement all year long. This is a team that's not great and probably going to make the playoffs, but I don't want to play them. They're tough, man. And they're laying 5.5 to the fucking Saints. The Saints suck ass.
Yeah, I like Carolina at home too.
Please, let's go, right?
Mm-hmm.
Carolina minus 5.5. We agree. Ravens -4 to the Vikes. Listen, I'm on the Lamar train right now.
Yeah.
Let's take
Lamar destroys NFC teams. Destroys. And I like betting. We just saw the Vikings beat the Lions in a very good game. So I like to go against the Vikings here. So
yeah,
I'm gonna write it. I that number's a little high at 4.5. Just to be a little careful. Yeah. But I definitely would have the Ravens in some money line parlays.
Oh, baby, no doubt about it, man. And like you said, this has got the asterisk Andy fade rule, man. We just saw the Vikings do it. No, we're on the Ravens here. We're going to be on it. Bills minus 9.5 at the Dolphins. Bills cannot afford to lose this game. This is not a trap game. They need to catch New England. Listen, I fully expect them to blow the Dolphins' doors off in this thing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to fall into the same. I'm going to be on the Dolphins. I'll fall in the same trap I was against the Ravens. Like, I don't think Miami's that bad at home. I think last time they played, they lost by 10 in Buffalo. So this is right at 10. Like, I get that I'm going to just burn this money, but I'm probably going to be on the Dolphins.
Yeah. I think my prediction is like by the third quarter, McDonald will be sitting crisscross applesauce on the sidelines and just drawing on a pad. He won't.
Yeah. I mean, if anything, the Bills just won a huge game against the Chiefs. So a little letdown's coming.
But they can't afford one. They can't afford one.
They don't need to beat them by 30. They just need to win. And that's where I'm betting.
Yeah, that's good enough point. McDonald the other week just fired me already. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh, what are you? Oh, man. He's like, Tyreek's not here. Somebody's got to say something fucking crazy.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Give me the Browns minus 2.5 at the Jets. They folded up shop. And look, I don't love the Browns offense as much as you don't love the Browns offense. I like that Browns defense, and I like that the Jets suck.
Yeah. What do you have it at?
2.5.
Yeah, 2.5. So I have it at 2. It's going to be hard for me to get away from the Jets. I'll be honest. Like, I don't think either team's good. So you're going to give me like a shitty Jets team. I think the Browns are obviously the best defense. But, if you believe the Browns defense doesn't travel, which some people believe, I don't know if I believe it. But, I mean, Dylan Gabriel, like, I don't get why they're not giving Sanders a shot. Like, just give him a shot now. Who cares? The season's over.
I don't know. You know how these front offices get, because if he goes in and does well, then they got to eat a little crow. And I'm like, eat what crow? If he goes in and does well, you got a good quarterback you took a shot on in the 5th round. What crow are you eating? Let him play.
Right. So I kind of lean Jets there. Like, I don't know. That's one of those games I think you put in some parlays and you're like, God, I hope I got this one right.
Yeah, I'm going to be on that one. I'm probably quite a few, so it'll probably burn me. You can give me right now, put a stamp on it. I'm putting $100 bet on the Detroit Lions to cover against the Commanders. I don't give a shit what the spread is. This thing can keep moving up. As long as it stays under 10, I'm putting $100 on the Lions. This team, I get it. It's at DC and it's going to be outside and whatever that bullshit is. This team is no good. They've lost their quarterback. They've lost their identity. Mariota is not going to cut. They can't run the ball and play defense the way the Vikings do. This defense is not good. This is going to be a big week for the Lions to wake up.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was a bad spot for Washington when Detroit lost last week. Team's in trouble. But Washington, they'll try to do what the Lions constantly lose at, which is get Goff off his spot, put a little pressure on him, and see what happens from there. But I think Detroit kind of gets it done. I'm with you.
Yeah. Here's a little, and let me give you this right here. And let's see, this is just a little teaser action, a little 3-team teaser. Maybe I'll just go crazy and put 100 on this. Let's do a 7-point teaser and give me the Lions minus 1.5 to the Commanders. Give me the Bills minus 2.5 under a field goal to the Dolphins. And then give me the Ravens flipping the line to +3 at the Vikings.
Is it +3? What I see?
-4, so it'd be +3.
Right, but I look at the Ravens right now are -4.5.
Okay, so maybe we ought to wait on that one. But anyway, I love those 3 games. I'll probably put those 3 together.
Yeah.
and make a little side bet on that maybe.
I kind of like the Giants this week. I liked them last week, but
Careful.
not that I think the Bears are. I just think the Bears are one of those teams that kind of play at who they're playing.
Yep.
And so, like, if you're gonna give me almost 4.5, 5 points, I'm like, I guess I'll take the Giants to hang in there.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Why
I like
not?
the over in that game. I don't see anybody stopping anybody.
I don't see anybody stopping anybody. That's a good play. I'm going to mark that one down for sure. I like that one for sure. You got any other regular games you like? The rest of them are stayaways for me. I just can't get a read.
I like the Texans. I just don't. I don't think the Jags are very good.
I don't either. But
You're going to give me Davis Mills, and I get it. And like Davis Mills is bad, but
yeah,
I think with a week of prep, I think the defense of the Texans will keep them in the game, and Davis Mills does enough, and they win by like 3, 6, 7 in that area.
I don't know, man. It's just too. I'm going to let you play that one. I can't go near it. Both.
By the way, if you want to do that 7-team parlay or whatever, why don't you take out the Ravens and put the Broncos in there?
Oh yeah, tonight I do have the Broncos on my list. I don't know why they're not on here because remember I mentioned earlier
with the Bills, with the Lions.
Yeah, I mentioned earlier the Broncos. I forgot to write it down on my bets because I was going to talk about. You're right. We got to go Broncos for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, buddy. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
appreciate it. Appreciate it.
That's where I think that's where you're going to live.
Yeah, no doubt. You're right about that.
I also will say this about that Chargers Steelers game. If it's under 3, I'm taking the Chargers. If it's under 3, if it gets up like the 3.5, right now it's under 3. I'm going to take the Chargers at under a field goal.
Okay.
If the Steelers win, the way they win these games are like turnovers, right? If people don't turn the ball over, Steelers don't like the Lions turned it, or the Colts turned it over like 5 times.
5 times, and still it was 27-20.
Yeah, so that's how they win these games. I like the Chargers, and I like under a field goal.
Also, a talking point I loved listening to all week and how Colts got exposed. They're not any good. They went into Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh housed them and rolled them. And I'm going, they had a game where they turned the ball over 5 times, guys. Let's not bury the Colts yet. 5 turnovers, and they still were had a shot at the end of the game to force overtime. Yeah. Let's not bury them. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm with you.
They love to get hysterical on that shit. All right, let's jump to some touchdown teasers. Let's touch to the touchdown teasers. Okay. I got Pittsburgh on. You're going to give me Pittsburgh plus 10. Listen, San Diego, LA, whatever you want to call them, they're not beating anybody by that much. Give me Pittsburgh plus 10.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. All right, let me get the Colts and a pick 'em against the Falcons.
Yeah.
Broncos -2 to the Raiders. We both love.
Yep.
Okay. Carolina plus 1.5 against the Saints. Just teasing them down to a pick 'em.
Yep.
Love it. Bills 2.5 to the Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. Browns. Now here you might be off of this one, but for me, a little 7-point teaser right here. You're going to cross the line and get 4.5 on the Jets. If the Jets win the game, it's going to be by a field goal in the last seconds or something. It's not going to be by a touchdown. Give me the Browns plus 4.5.
I think I'd rather have the Jets at 8.5.
Okay.
I think the Jets have a bigger capability of blowing out the Browns than the Browns do of blowing out the Jets. It's just because I trust Fields and the running and Breece Hall and Garrett Wilson more than I trust Jenkins or whatever that running back's name is. Dylan Gabriel. I'm like, no. Yeah. I don't trust him.
Fair enough. Maybe if I'm going to play these all in one shot, maybe I'll move off that one. Fair warning. I appreciate it. Lions -1.5 at the Commanders, and we're also going to take the over teased down to 42.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing concerning in that is, can Washington hold up their end of the bargain, which is can they get 17-20?
I got to be honest with you, at 42, I'm fully expecting the Lions to be in the 30s in this game. I mean, I just need them to get a touchdown. Maybe
can they get 14? They still got to hold up their end of the bargain, though. You know?
Well, I mean,
31-14, that covers.
No, I'm saying like 35-37. I think we're going to be in the 30s. You know what I'm saying? Right. So if I get to 35,
the Lions may have to do the heavy lifting.
Yeah, they will. You're right about that, but I think they will. And then give me the Eagles plus 9.5. This line's moving. It might even be 10. You're going to give me the Eagles plus 10 at Green Bay, please.
Yeah,
for sure. Please. Those just seem like a slam dunk, man. Slam dunk. All right, let's think about it. Now let's jump on a few money line dogs for the NFL. We need to get this one.
Can I pick that dog?
No,
Can I pick that dog?
You're probably going to hate me because we just talked about it and you're on the other side of it. But give me the Steelers plus the field goal at LA. I'm going to
Sure.
Steelers in the field goals against the Bolts.
Yeah, I mean it's a good one. Like with Alt being done, and like I think Herbert could be running for his life if Watt gets loose. He could be running for his life. Out there. I just don't think the Steelers' defense is good enough. That's the problem. I think eventually Herbert they get it done and they score just a few too many points.
Their offense is struggling though.
Yeah.
Struggling.
No, for sure. It's a good. I like that play.
I mean, it's a live one. Like I'm going to be sweating it out, but it's got a chance.
Yeah. No, I mean, look, if we're doing it that way, I would probably moneyline the Eagles.
Oh, that's my next one. I'm taking
you take that one. I'll give you two other ones because you got to. I think you got to moneyline the Eagles.
You got to. Yeah, and now our money line dogs, they're not head to head. Like this is collective. We can.
I think you got to do that. I think I think San Francisco's a live dog.
Okay.
I love them.
I think they beat the Rams twice in 1 year, huh?
Yeah, and I also again, you're gonna give me Shanahan. Shanahan beat McVay in a short week on the road. Now he's at home. Team's so beat up. I don't know. Something about it. Rams come off a bye. They already start slow.
Briscoe's
not on a bye. I guess they played the Saints last week, but I just like.
You got a feeling. You got a feeling.
I just like what the Niners are doing there. So I would take a shot on them. The other one I would take. I think there's two other candidates. I think you possibly could take a shot on, and one to me is the Jets. Like, why not?
Okay.
And the other is the Vikings. Truly, I think those are two. I would take if you want to take a shot. I think 4.5, 2.5. Like they're both at home.
Lock one in. Which one you want? Lock it in. Probably Jets. Yeah. All right, you're gonna be on the Jets. There's 4. I mean, that's 4, and we gave you 2, 3, 4, and we're handing out 8. That's right where we kind of want to be. 4. And 4.
I mean, I will say about the Jets before the trades, I love the Jets this week to beat the Browns. Love them.
Right.
Now after the trades, look, if you think about it, Williams, the Quinyon, whatever his name is, whatever the
Quinshaw Junkins.
He's barely sacked anybody. He's just a big body. He's done nothing.
You're talking about Williams. Okay, yeah.
Williams, yeah. Sauce has done nothing. Look, they got the offensive players are still there. Their defense already sucked. So it's not like they lost all the good ones. Their defense is already bad. So that's why I like the Jets. This is my argument for the Jets.
And we'll jump on the Jets. There's 4 of them there for you guys. So listen, there's our picks for the week. We're giving them to you. Expecting to have a little better week than we had last week. But just for the record, I keep saying that because we hold ourselves to a high standard. We were still well over 500 last week. Right. I mean, we total picks there, 28 picks. We went 21-13. So 7.5. We covered the 7.5 point spread on our wins there. So
hey, do you want to have any head to head you like?
Oh, I forgot about that. All right, who do you like on a head to head here? I know we were talking Colts Falcons, but that's a 6 point spread, man. That's
a big one.
6.5. Yeah, I mean that's a pretty big spread there, man.
I
guess I'll go Browns Jets with you. I like the Browns.
Yeah, you also do Jags Texans. Jags minus 1.5.
That's a stay away from me. I don't like that game. You can't talk me into taking a game I don't like. I'll take the Browns and the Jets for sure.
I'll take
the
Browns
Jets head to head.
Is there a college football game you like?
I don't know if there was one that we had a disagreement over. We were pretty on the same page here. I'm looking this over. Houston, we both like Houston, UCF. We kind of were on the opposite sides of Houston, UCF, but I don't know if you want to jump on that.
Really. Houston's the problem.
Right.
Want them to get going. You want to take Georgia in the 9.5?
No, I don't want to be laying no 9.5. No. Remember, I told you when we talked about it. When I found up and went that high, I go off. I was on 6.5 off.
Lot. I mean, Georgia probably will cover, but they won't cover. They'll make you sweat it out.
I got one. You want to talk me into 2? You want to talk me into 2? I'll do this one. I'll give you the 3 points with BC. I'll take SMU to cover 3.
SMU is not a 3-point favorite, though.
Oh, no. That's I'm looking under the teasers. You're right. That's a bigger spread.
They're at 10, baby.
They're at 10. That's a tough one too.
10.5.
Vandy Auburn. Are you interested in that one?
Ugh.
Yeah, right. I don't think we have one in college, man. It just doesn't look like it, man.
Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, I'm tempted to take Clemson, but I hate Clemson, so I can't do it. We're both on LSU.
Yeah, we're both on LSU.
Probably you want Florida. I like Kentucky at 3.5. Do you have any Nebraska UCLA? The game's just the spread's so
No,
small.
I don't like that game at all with the backup quarterback. Nah.
Yeah, I guess we'll just do one this week.
I think we're locked into the
Well,
one this week. I'll tell you what. I'll throw you a bone here. Let's do the Arkansas State Southern Miss.
Okay, I'll take.
What's the spread at right now?
I think it's 4.5.
Is it okay? If it's still, I'll take Arkansas State plus the 4.5.
Let me check. Southern. Yep, 4.5. Over under 55.5.
Okay, I'll take the 4.5. You want to take Southern Miss? You could talk me into that one. I'm probably eating it, but let's go. I got to put my money where my mouth is. I think they can win the game. It'll be a big upset. I think it'll happen. I would love to hit that money line and that head to head. That would be beautiful.
That's how it's going to work, I think.
I would love it. All right, brother. That's our picks for this week, man. Week 10. We're high and we're rolling, man. We got it going. You guys, if you got a few minutes, go over and check out the Big Six picks. We had comedian Khalil White on touring, a great dude, hilarious dude. He's touring all over New York and New Jersey right now. He's funny. Big stuff. If you're a Boston guy and you want to see what's going on at the Garden, we're talking Garden and packing your car outside like this. He's into it. Celtics, Patriots talk over there. We got a lot of fun going on. The No Way, we're playing those games every week on No Way. A lot of fun. Go check out Big Six picks with Khalil White. It was a great show this weekend. And Andy, we'll see you next week.
See you, buddy.
It's time for another episode of All Right Bet. That's it. Just a short one. Just cleaning up.
Kuttin! Loose.